we all know that in our world today, there is what we say and then there's what we do. And a lot of times people will come at us, especially as believers, as Christians, and they'll say, well, you know, you say you're about life, and you say you're about love, and you say you're about hope, and you say you're about all those things, but then you don't actually do them. And then that's a real problem. And sometimes, unfortunately, they have a point. Because we go on and on about love one another as I have loved you, and we're living for Jesus. And then what we do is we maybe live a life that looks nothing like that. And we struggle with that. And maybe that's you today. Maybe you struggle with that. And I want to help you. In fact, look at what Scripture says. Because what we do does matter. And yes, there will be people in the world who will get it wrong when it comes to who we are and how we do things and why we do things. Why do we believe certain things? Why do we support or reject certain things? It's because of God. It's because of what He has done. We want to go with His truth. Okay? And so instead of railing and saying, you don't get it and you got it wrong, how about we show them the right way? Show them like what the truth is. Peter says in 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 12, he says, keep your conduct among the Gentiles honorable, so that when they speak against you as evildoers, they may see your good deeds and glorify God on the day of visitation. So, what was happening, and it still happens today, is that people will accuse Christians of not caring, right? Not caring. So you're against abortion, but what are you doing with the lives of the children? And we would say, well, throughout the history of the world, the church has really been at the forefront of starting orphanages and starting hospitals and getting those going and sponsoring them and getting them built. And even today, in a lot of parts of the world, building schools. Our congregation works with a school over in Africa, and we are excited about that because we get to make a difference in the lives of these kids who may not have the kind of education that I had or that you get to have. We care about those kids. But we're not just going to be like, oh yeah, we got to make sure you're born and then we won't care about you. See, what we're going to do is we're going to live out this by living it, and show it, and not just argue. Because arguing, I don't think gets us very far. But when people see what we're doing and see the way that we love and see how we help, Peter's saying they'll be forced to change their mind. They'll be forced to admit and say, yeah, Jesus has got us, and this is how we live, and this is what we do. So if this makes a difference in your life, then please share this with somebody, and please subscribe to this channel. Talk to you next time.